Welcome to Barcart Bookshelf, a video series about books and the drinks they inspire. My name is Elias, and today we're talking about The Surviving Sky by Kritika H. The Surviving Sky is a science fantasy inspired by Hindu philosophy in a world racked by hyper-destructive earthquakes and natural disasters. Humanity has fled to these cities that float through the air, ashrams, that are powered by trajection, this sort of magical, scientific magical power of control over plants, manipulation of plants, and the architects who are capable of using that power. It's a really thoughtful story about the relationship between people and the environment, between building cultures and building communities, what it means to lead and what it means to be entrusted with power. And it is anchored by a really compelling pair of characters in the husband and wife pairing of Iravan and Hilya. They are a bi-for-bi couple whose marriage is on the brink of collapse. Two really strong people who have a lot that they share in common and a lot that is very different. So you see that double-edged sword as they sort of work through the tensions in their relationship alongside the challenges that's facing the challenges that are facing their city. It's a very thoughtful and exciting book. There are enormous animals. There are terrifying earthquakes. There's really cool magic and technology that all sort of blend together. And as we near the climax, some really very thoughtful material that I'm looking forward to seeing develop over the remainder of the trilogy. It's a book that is reminiscent of The Dawnhounds by Sasha Stronach that we covered last year, or N.K. Jemison's The Broken Earth trilogy, if you've read those. So definitely one that I highly recommend that you check out. It's really great for seeing it's sort of queer norm world where the important thing is your material bonds, your connection to the realm of society and of physicality, and just a really remarkable debut, one that I'm very glad to have read, and one that I'm excited to talk about here on Barcart Bookshelf. So, without any further ado, why don't we turn to this week's drink? Our drink is A Moment Together, inspired by The Surviving Sky. So we're going to start with our base spirit here. It's summertime, and the humidity is, just wrapping around us here in my neck of the woods, and in the book as well. And when that comes to be, I always reach for the cachaça, this Brazilian-based sugarcane rum. It's really grassy, really vegetal, just really, puts you in this humid, warm, vegetal, plant-like mindset and environment. And so I can't think of a better spirit to use for The Surviving Sky than that. We're going to get 1.5 ounces of that silver cachaça into our small tin. Now, to brighten things up, we are going to get 3/4 ounce of lime juice. Really sharp, really bright, really refreshing. This is summertime sipping. That's what we're enjoying. It's green, like the jungle. We're there. And it's vegetal, it's plants. We love the plants. I love a book with plants. Now we've got our modifiers, our sweeteners. We're going to add just a bit more of that sort of lime flavor in with our lime cordial. This is that simple syrup made with lime juice and lime peel, so it does have still the brightness of the lime, but it's tempered by the depth of the lime oils, that sort of bittersweet complication and definitely bittersweet complication is one of those emblematic features of the surviving sky. Next, we're going to get half an ounce, and it's just a quarter of an ounce of the lime cordial. Just a little bit to bring a little more sweetness and a little more complication to our lime flavor. Next, we're going to get half an ounce of fig liqueur, one of the sort of unifying scents and flavors for Yerevan and Ahilya is fig. It's one that I like. It frequently adds depth and sort of weight to a cocktail, but with just a half an ounce and balanced out with our really bright ingredients, it's going to add that note of sort of round fruity sweetness without being sort of overpoweringly chewy or dense or autumnal. A really nice sort of balancing fruity modifier in there. Half an ounce of that. And then, as I've said, bittersweet is sort of one of those defining features in this book. And so we're going to get 1, 2, 3 dashes of grapefruit bitters. Just that extra note of citrusy, depth, dryness, peel, plants. It all comes together in a really lovely way. And we're going to get our ice in there. Lovely, lovely. And shake it up, wake it up. There we go. Nice sturdy shake. Give it a tap on the side to open things up. Let that drip down. And strain into our cocktail glass. Lovely, lovely. And so there you have it. This is A Moment Together, a shaken sour inspired by The Surviving Sky by Kritika H. This is the first book in the Rages trilogy. It is available now. I've got a link to snag the book in the description below. Got a link to the Boston Shaker where we get all of our tools and ingredients, things like the grapefruit bitters, the shaker, the jigger, the glass, all that sort of thing. We've got links to various forms of social media, including Twitter and Instagram, where there is a written version of today's recipe. Please hit that like button. It makes me so very happy. It really helps us to find new audiences. Share the video with your friends. Let them know about what we do here. Comment below if you've read The Surviving Sky. I really encourage you to check it out. If you're a fan of like climate fiction, of really sort of thoughtful, cerebral, but action-driven science fiction and fantasy, it's one that you're really going to like. If you like complicated relationship dynamics, you're really gonna like it. So yeah, try the drink. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. We will be back next week with a book that could not be a better pair for The Surviving Sky. I truly can't think of a better option to follow up with to round out our Pride Month coverage. And yeah, until next time, cheers.